Hello, everyone. On behalf of the Special Program on Immunization of the Pan American Health Organization, I welcome you to this explanatory video for the installation and use of the uh, measles and rubella risk analysis tool, no outbreaks version. I am Rafael Leon, and together with Dan Alvarez, we will be the tutors during this video. The first thing you need to do in order to deploy the risk analysis tool is to install R and RStudio on your computer, and that is what we will learn today in this module. The first step for the installation of R and RStudio is to visit the posit.co website. The link is on screen and also in the description of this video. On Posit, we click on the Download RStudio button, which is in the top right corner. Then we again click on the Download RStudio button, which is in the center of the page. That takes us to the next window, where we have two steps. The first step is to click Download and install R, which will open up a new tab with the R website. Then we navigate to the operation system link where we are going to click. Here we're going to click on Download R for Windows. This will take us to a new page where we will click on the link Install R for the first time. And then the large text that says Download R for Windows. This will begin the download of the R software on our computer. Once it is downloaded, we open the deployable link and follow the steps, the default steps for installation. We do not need to make any changes in the configurations.
The second step is the installation of the RStudio software. We go back to posit.com and we click on to download RStudio for Windows. And this will begin an automatic download. Once downloaded, we open up EXE and we begin the default steps. We don't change any of the configurations. Now, if you've done these two steps, you've completed the downloading of Install R and Install RStudio. In order to verify this, we can do a quick test to see how it functions. On your computer, go to RStudio and click on the app to open up an RStudio session. This will take a couple of seconds. When completed, you will have a window, an open window for RStudio. And this window has different work panels, which will be useful when you have the tool. If it's the first time that you open up RStudio, you will see three different panels on your screen. On the left-hand side, you'll see the console, which is a work terminal. Now, on this panel, you can read the R software version you have installed, and it is version 4.4. You may have a different version depending on when you are looking at the tutorial. Now, on the upper right-hand side, we have a panel and we have the heading Environment. and other tabs to go into history, connections, and tutorials. Now, on the environment panel, you will have data set which has been downloaded. On the lower right-hand side, you will have the files panel. And here we will be going into the different scripts of the tool in order to execute. If all is good and well so far, we can test the console panel on the left-hand side. We'll click on the window, and here you will see that it all begins to blink. We will put in 2 plus 2. And here you can see that on the console, it was an answer of what 2 plus 2 is, meaning 4. This means that we have an active connection. So we can close the window and go to the next tutorial, where you will see how to download the tool and look at the content of the files. If you have any questions or comments, please send an email to the address on the screen, and we will communicate with you as soon as possible, usually within 24 hours.